The latest CBS News New York Times poll shows Donald Trump well up on his Republican rivals, but Senator Ted Cruz is gaining. The poll found that 35% of GOP primary voters now support Trump, up 13 points from October. Cruz is now in second place with 16%.
Trump's frontrunner status comes despite the latest NBC News Wall Street Journal poll that finds 41% of Americans believe Trump's general campaign statements are often insulting and have the wrong approach. Julianna Goldman is in our Washington bureau with more on Trump's latest attack. Good morning, Julianna.
Good morning. Well, last month, Donald Trump said that if Ted Cruz catches on, I guess we will have to go to war. And at a town hall last night, it looks like that might have marked the first battle. Trump was relatively tame compared to his attacks on other candidates, but he did throw some veiled punches at Cruz, like calling him a nice guy and saying he'd consider him for vice president. He also hit the Texas senator for his ties to big oil, saying it would hurt him in Iowa, where Cruz is emerging as Trump's main rival.
He's a nice guy. I mean, everything I say, he agrees with me.
In Iowa last night, Donald Trump let a simmering spat between him and Texas Senator Ted Cruz boil over.
And again, I do like Ted Cruz, but not a lot of evangelicals come out of Cuba, in all fairness.
Publicly, the two have played nice, but that may be changing with Cruz gaining ground. Several polls, nationally and in the early states, put Cruz in second place behind Trump. Campaigning as the electable conservative who can take on the establishment, Cruz has surpassed the GOP frontrunner in at least one Iowa poll.
So my approach, much to the frustration of the media, has been to bear hug both of them and smother them with love.
The New York Times obtained this audio of Cruz at a private fundraiser this week. He explained why he hasn't attacked Trump while questioning whether the real estate mogul and Ben Carson have the judgment to be president.
I believe that gravity will bring both of those campaigns down, and I think the lion's share of their supporters come to us.
Earlier Friday, Trump responded with a series of tweets, warning Cruz against making statements behind closed doors to his bosses. Cruz, seemingly wary of drawing more Trump fire, tweeted back, "Sorry to disappoint. Donald Trump is terrific. Hashtag deal with it."
The establishment's got a problem, you know.
The emerging rivalry comes as Republican leaders and candidates are scrambling to figure out the best way to deal with Trump's staying power.
He's motivated for some reason, but he's not motivated to win the presidency.
He attacks me personally, but I don't really care.
And at a meeting this week with Republican National Committee Chairman Reince Priebus, some party leaders raised the possibility of a brokered convention next summer, which could result in an even more feared scenario for the GOP establishment because Trump is renewing his threat to run as a third-party candidate despite pledging not to. Vanita Ben Carson is also threatening an independent run if there's a brokered convention.
Julianna Goldman in Washington this morning. Thank you.